four players surviving, these three teams will have huge advantage over the others.
But well, 8 teams alive now. And things kind of seem to have calmed down.
Everyone's just taking their time right now. It's a little late in the game, but it's still, I think we just hit the chill phase of Miramar right now. 20 and a half minutes into the game. Stage 4 circle now coming into play as well. Sem 9 with still 4 players. They kind of understand that they want to be on that top position. And well, they will anyway get that number 1 spot. If they all they need to do is survive one more team fight. Like if they get eliminated in 7th position, it's good. 8th position, they will still have to tie with RRQ, unfortunately.
Definitely is the case. I'm just waiting for some action to resume. But none's really happening, so yeah. Just me and you, kind of bored here, looking at how the teams are, for now, positioning.
Sem 9, drop 1. That is Boyne. And Todak now on the move. They spot a couple players on the side of Talon and they're like, yeah, we'll take this fight. It doesn't matter. It's a 4v4 regardless between these two teams. And Talon taking a lot of damage there in the meanwhile. Frenzy now has to reposition himself using those smokes to take cover. 2014, mid-range. I mean, some might argue it's long range, but I still like to consider this mid-range if I'm being really honest. But Frenzy, he's going to get taken down, I believe, there. But the players on the other hand will take down one of the players on the side of Wine, and I don't think the revival will be coming in anytime soon. Todak, actually, Frenzy just survived barely. And Greg, he will take down Potato as well. There's only one more player standing on the side of Wine right now. And for how long is going to be the question. And if he does, actually, Sedman already are back on the top of the table. So there's a really good chance that Tribe, Aromacy could be the ones coming out on top. Thanks to, I mean, if they get the chicken dinner, of course. But they also need to make sure that Sem 9 don't make it to the top 3, top 4 even.
Yeah, they probably are very well, each other's position on the ranking, and they do want to tactically use it to their advantage, but will they really be able to is the real question. Opening fire. Oh, relax, chill, calm down, buddy. You're not landing a single bullet like that. Or maybe he is. I mean, hey, he probably has used that Mini 14 more than I ever have, so probably knows it better. Oh, good nade. It's gonna be getting the knockout, and Frenzy's just watching everything from the back lines. With that being said, Exosphere is eliminated. Todak taking down Exosphere and just dipping out of there. That's just going to be leaving 6 teams alive in this stage 5 of the game, and well, Wine still only having one, trying to play for the survival points, maybe get an elimination, 1 or 2 eliminations by the end, but the rest are definitely looking forward to the chicken dinner, playing it out as perfectly as they can. Talon in the most disadvantageous position with only having 2 players alive, still have gotten 6 eliminations for themselves, which is not bad at all. But now Sem 9, the team that has been doing the best so far, what else can they pull up? What else can they show us is a real question. They definitely do have their eyes on Todak, and the circle is now moving, which means Todak and Sem 9, both of them are going to be forced to move soon enough. Good nade.
They are going to be forced. The positioning is pretty decent from the side of Sem 9 as well. They do have the man advantage still over most of the teams. and they also have a really good positional advantage, if you ask me. EA and Wine, they're in the picture, but Tribe Aeromacy are going to be the team that I'm looking out for because they have a really good chance to actually surprise a lot of these teams. Let's see how it goes. It's M9 now finally regrouping there as well. In the meanwhile, they're trying to make sure that they are together if things go south. Wine in the meanwhile they get eliminated as well in sixth position. I'm sorry. We still have five more teams. Sem9, Tribe Aeromacy. We have Talon. We have Todek, and we also have E Arena. All of these teams still surviving. All of these teams still have a really good chance to make it on top. Stoic versus Talon right now. Both of these teams going against each other, and Talon immediately gets taken out. All of a sudden, it's down to Todek, Sem9, EA, and Tribe Aeromacy.
Well, 4 teams remaining before you know it. And the circle is now moving. Stage 6 of the game has begun. The Arena finding one off of the Sem9 and is also finishing the kill. No chance for revivals. Finishing them off through and through. Sem9 now have gathered up, and EA. Oh, they're going to be left flanked by Todak here. Todak really close, really close for comfort. And Manap kind of sees EAs, kind of has his eyes on them. Not really fighting. Todak is in a bit of a tough position, honestly. They're in a bit of a crossfire, but they should be able to make this. There you go. Playzone is going to be taking care of the damaged EA players, and EA has now been eliminated, and that just leaves Todak, Triumis, Sem9 tucked it behind the tree. That's really not a good position to be in because, well, you're just going to be util bombed there, and that is going to be reducing Sem9 to ashes as well, leaving just AST and Todak alive now. Tribe Aeromacy, they do have a good split of possession. They can play this out really well, but the problem is Todak have the verticality advantage. They are on the higher ground. They are trying to neutralize the position by just trying to circle around AST, trying to gain more and more position. But the problem is they are being circled, and they are too split up for their own good. Tribe Aeromacy needs to do something about their position. What is Todak doing to them?
I can't take this anymore. I mean, not the third time. Come on, Tribe Aeromacy's. Maybe third time to some. They've been second, they've been third. It's time to maybe be first for a change here. Kodak, they've already had a chicken dinner today. They look good for a second one as well in the meanwhile. But Manap, he's going to get taken down. Nain, he gets taken off as well. But there is a trade. It's down to a 2v2 in the meanwhile. Delta gets off as well. It all comes down to the last surviving player. Now from the side of Tribe Aeromacy with a lot of pressure on his shoulders with the weight that he's carrying. Can he make his team? Can he get his team off the finish line there? Please trying, and I mean, you know, like trying to get the revival there, and he's hoping to maybe land this grenade. That could mean everything, but he's not going to go for the revival. He's going to go for the push, and it does not. Hey, it actually backfires, and he's going to get taken down. That is just unfortunate. Oh, but you got to give it to Torak. I mean, Torak have been really good this match as well, but Tribe. Oh, my heart aches.
What an unlucky run. I mean, always so close, yet so far away. These guys are not. I think I really do understand. Ending up always. I think this is the third time or something. Ow, boy. So close yet so far. I mean, but hey, you gotta give it credit. How cool these guys are going to get.
অসময়ে টানা বৃষ্টিতে শহর জুড়ে জলাবদ্ধতা। বিশেষজ্ঞদের মতে পানি কমতে সময় বেশি লাগছে জলাধার প্লাস্টিকের কারণে।
দেখছেন কি অবস্থা? পোলাবেন মাছ মারে কেমনে? ফিশম্যান, বোয়াল না ইলিশ?
আরে আঙ্কেল, আমি তো ধরছি পলিথিন।
কেন?
তরু, বাইরেও পানি, টিভিতেও পানি, তাইলে করবোটা কি? সবাই বসি দিয়ে পলিথিন তুলে ফেললেই তো পানি চলে যায়। তুমিও তুলবা আঙ্কেল?
ওরাই পারে এমন করে ভাবতে, আর এমন সব ভালো ভাবনাগুলোই বাংলাদেশ।
With 2, Frenzy with 2, Leon with 4, 9 with 3 total eliminations. Pretty, smart stuff. The way that they were moving on the maps, having 4 survive till the end as well. That was pretty important.
Definitely was very important, and once again Todak getting away with the second chicken dinner of today, amazingly done. But the MVP is actually not going to be going to a player from Todak. It's actually someone from Team Flash. 851 damage dealt, 6 eliminations to be seen from Team Flash Bows. A lot of damage. That's a good number of damage, almost nearing the 1,000-point mark, and 6 eliminations just all alone for his team. Yeah, amazing performance to be seen. And I mean, hey, this was the last match of today, and this guy has been doing a lot all by himself, all out today. Of course, he's going to be the number 1 spot. Number 2 is going to be followed up by Hora Sleepy. 830 damage, 4 kills, good numbers. TDK Cleon coming in, 541 damage, 4 eliminations to be seen. Then there's Talon Naxel, 417 damage, 4 eliminations to be seen. And then finally, once again, Rig is going to be showing up with a lot of damage, 530, 3 eliminations to be seen from this guy. I mean, hey, these guys are the players that we've been seeing all around. We've been seeing performing really well all across the board. So yeah, it's just really nice. Team to watch are gonna be TDK, Team Flash, Triberomacy, and Alter Ego. 11, 7, 5, and 6 eliminations. All of them are above, well, either near, somewhere around 1,500 damage. I mean, Alter Ego is at 1,200, Triberomacy 13, but still a good number, good numbers to be seen here and there. I mean, TDK and Team Flash, especially 1.8k and 1.4k damage. That's a good number. Triberomacy, despite being so good, doing so good, completely offsetting our expectations of what they were gonna be able to achieve today. Still not really able to get a chicken dinner today, despite the fact that they have been on the teams to watch. Not really getting that nice, sweet chicken dinner. But now, yeah, there's the match summary. Now, what do you think about the numbers that we are seeing now, Edge?
I mean, 2 vehicle eliminations, 6,796. That's I would say disappointing compared to previous Miramar. But yes, 3 airdrops looted, 7 grenade eliminations, and a total elimination 66. Win with the longest elimination as well, 386. I'm not really sure what weapon he was using. It could be Mini 14 as well. With that range, that is probably the ideal weapon that you would expect anyone to have in hand. But yeah, I mean, no real sniper action. Once again, this is the match summary, but we all know what we're waiting for. The overall standings after day number 1 to see which team is going to be the ones ending the day 1 on a good note. And probably is going to be 7-9, but we'll see. We'll see what are the other teams that have a really good chance making it to day 2 with good momentum. Now, moving on to the match rankings, Todak sits comfortably on top with 21. Triberomacy, for the 3rd time, end up in top 3, but unable to close things off. 11 total points. Talon with 10. E-Arena with 9. 7-9 get 8. Flash get 8 as well. Vikings and Alter Egos with 6 points each. Hora, this was not a bad game, but not a great one either, with 4 total points. One with 3, AZ Slumber and Vampire as well with 3. RIQ, that was kind of disappointing after what we witnessed in those previous matches. This was not a consistent play. 2 total points. Exospear with 1. This Xavier once again disappointing us. I don't know, man. Maybe the D in Xavier stands for disappointment right now. The other day it was definitely dashing, but for now it is just disappointment from them. FaZe with 1, 52 Esports with 1, and Team Seeker unfortunately were the victims. I believe of the side of Talon. Was it Talon at the start? Taking them down.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah. With that, we are now we're gonna be Todak still did not take over 7-9. 7-9 still stands on the top, and there's still a difference of 3 points. Amazing. And okay, hey, no chicken dinner, fine. Look at where Triberomacy is, just because of their eliminations of survival points. Come on, that's not bad. That's impressive. That's impressive because you're comparing them to the team. They're tied on points with the team that was able to get 2 chicken dinners today, and they're right up there. So yeah, I think it's not bad at all, because who cares if they weren't able to get a chicken dinner or 2? They're still up there with a point, 64 points, tied with Todak right now, and then we have RQ following it up with 61. Talon 53, Alter Ego 48 points, 47 for Team Flash, E-Arena 38, tied with Hora Esports right now. Well, pretty nice. Not bad at all. It's very, very nice to see 7-9 and RQ up there. Triberomacy, I'm glad they're up there as well, and I'm sure you're happy about it too, because, well, and another team that we weren't expecting to get into this upper half is Hora Esports. Entirely new picture today, as we expected. And, well, yeah, this is the second page, so, some teams you wouldn't really want to see here, AZ Slumber, Wayne, D Xavier. 52 Esports even, Vampire, Team Secret. But here they are. The day for now has ended, of course, but hopefully we are going to be seeing a different kind of picture from them today.
Hopefully indeed. Tomorrow could be a better day for them. But for the teams at the bottom, this is kind of scary and concerning, of course. Exosphere, 14, 15 for FaZe and AZ Slumber, 16 for Wine, 24 for Xavier, 52 Esports on 23, Vampire Esports on 28, Team Secret on 29, Vikings on 30. Well, they've seen better days. This is not one of those days, of course. But this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final rankings of day number 1. Don't worry, we still have 2 more days of grand final action waiting for you guys. And the overall MVP of the day, it is gonna be Bose from the side of Team Flash with 12 eliminations, and he's one of the reasons why the team performed the way it did. He was always there, with the aggressiveness coming in. Talon, Yoru, Johan. He has been phenomenal as well. Alter Ego, Krypton, and Tribero Messi's Tricks, and also Badru from Alter Ego. So 2 players from Alter Ego telling you that Alter Ego had a better performance today out of all these teams, if you ask me. I mean, I would not say overall, but at least in terms of individual, excellency, both of these players stepped up huge. 24 eliminations between these 2 players and over 5,000 damage. That is insane.
Definitely is the case. Is very, very insane. I mean, just, one player alone managing to get above the 2.5K mark. Absolutely insane. But yeah, overall, just really nice performances to be seen from these guys. I mean, hey, these names are, just kind of expected to be here, I'd say. I mean, Bose is there. I mean, Yoru Johan is there. And you have Krypton, you have... what's that? Trix, you have Bodru. These guys were like, we saw these guys deliver phenomenal sprays across the map. We saw these guys deal so much damage with their grenades, with their spray downs, getting those eliminations, getting those knockouts. And yeah, just amazing performance overall. That's why you kind of see why these numbers are even consistent, right? Because like 11, 12, 14, 13 knockouts. It's kind of overall, when it like comes to the end of the day and you just sum it all up, it's kind of like a consistent number throughout these players. It's kind of, these guys have been maintaining a similar performance across the board. So it's really nice to see overall, I'd say.
Definitely. It is. It has been a fun day, and it has been some amazing, showcase of skills from every single player. As a matter of fact, everyone stepped up huge. Everyone played really, really well. And I think it just, I think at this point we're all expecting day number 2 to be a much more, interesting one, a much more explosive, if I may, because we did witness, a lot of teams going for those drop classes. Doesn't matter what map it is. Today we've seen, I think, out of the 3 days of the stream, I believe today we've seen the highest number of drop classes, overall.
We might just have, because we saw a lot of fights come through just right after teams were dropping out and just looting, and they didn't really have time to gather themselves around, and they just went at it right after dropping, just gathering their guns, picking up their stuff, and yeah, let's fight, let's get at it. And especially the first round that we had, that was just absolute nuts. That was, the teams were just booking it. It was like, let's fight, it was kind of like a warm-up game that these teams were having. It was like, yeah, let's fight, let's get our muscles relaxed and stuff, and then we're gonna see about the rest of the 5 games. So yeah. Good to see games with all kind of pacings. Even after Rondo, we see a lot of drop fights, and honestly, it was an amazing day. Different kind of games to be seen. We saw some teams being really passive. We saw some teams really aggressive. So yeah, good stuff to be seen overall, and we still have 2 more days to go. That means, what, 12 more maps to be played? A lot of differences to be seen in the future, and we're going to see what these players and what these teams can come up with.
Definitely, a lot more action. It's going to be waiting for us on the other side. Of course, 2 more days, as you said. But once again, I kind of still feel bad for the side of Tribe. Aeromessi, hashtag ASD. They have, tried their best after day number 1 of playoffs. They progressively kind of degraded, but then finally on the grand finals, they kind of stepped up. They were like, yeah, we might be getting it. And then, unfortunately, Alter Ego with an amazing play stole it. 7-9 got it the other time. And now, once again, another team just comes up and swoops it away, unfortunately. So it's just that, it feels like it's written in their stars that they're not supposed to win any chicken dinners today, but they're still in the top 3, which is very impressive, right? I mean, with the number of eliminations that they have, they don't really have to worry about those position placement. But they're also making sure. I believe they got 18, 18 or 17 position placement with those last 3 games, finishing in the top 3 back to back.
Yeah, definitely is the case. And well, so far, I just really, these teams have done really, really well, I believe. And yeah, they just we are gonna. I mean, once again, the only mentioning factor that I do bring in that my mind's only throws at me is really the fact that how D Xavier and the rest of the teams haven't really been able to do well today, and I am kind of expecting more stuff to be seen from them in the next in the next 12 maps that are yet to be played, and well, we are gonna see how they change things up, and probably are. I mean, hey, we have already seen what they're really capable of in the playoffs. We know what these guys are capable of. They were being demonic. It might even that might be an understatement, honestly. But they were doing really, really well, and I'm just hoping for bigger and better.
PUBG Mobile Classroom Part 11 স্টুডেন্ট আউটস্কার্টস নিয়ন আউটপোস্টের স্টুডেন্টে লড়াই করছেন কিন্তু পারছেন না, বেশি কঠিন লাগছে, তাহলে আপনার জন্য আছে স্টুডেন্ট আউটস্কার্টস। আগের নিয়ন আউটপোস্টের স্টুডেন্টের মতোই এখানেও আপনি শুধু ভেতরে স্পন হওয়া ওয়েপন দিয়েই লড়াই করতে পারবেন, কিন্তু আসল পার্থক্য হচ্ছে আপনার প্রতিপক্ষ কোনো আসল প্লেয়ার নয়, বরং বটস। আপনার মিশন হলো বটসদের হারিয়ে এই চ্যালেঞ্জটি সম্পূর্ণ করা। চ্যালেঞ্জ সফলভাবে শেষ করতে পারলেই পাবেন দারুণ সব রিওয়ার্ডস। প্লেয়ারের সাথে নামার আগে নিজের স্কিল প্র্যাকটিস করে রিওয়ার্ড জিততে চান, তাহলে এই লোকেশন আপনার জন্য পারফেক্ট। পাবজি মোবাইল ক্লাসরুমের আরও ভিডিও পেতে ফলো করুন।